Record hell.
No, you don't have to record this. Perfect.
Too late. Okey-dokey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SkydogCON 2013 Explanation of Contests. Yes.
Yeehaw.
So, yes, we have all kinds of fun things that are actually in play right now. Some events are going to happen later on. Some of them have been going on. Some of them you should have signed up for before you got here. But at least you get to see what they're like now, and next year you can participate. So we have duplicity. Hey, wait a minute now. So we have the duplicity capture the flag guys. Do you want to play the video and talk, or you want to talk and then play the video?
So each of the CTFs has a video that kind of tells you what you're supposed to do. So we're going to play that video, and then I'll kind of tell you a little bit about it.
Thumbs high. It's all the way up.
Swing batter. Come on, Ferris. Hey, batter. Swing batter. He can.
Swing batter.
That's all I remember.
I think we could do them all.
You're a Broman, the sausage king of Chicago. It's actually
Okay.
the middle parts that are pretty interesting.
Hey, I'm not trying.
It's the in-between parts.
I'm not trying to alarm you in any way.
I think it's you.
His volume is up, and he needs several Adobe
There's,
patches.
There we go.
No, actually, that's where I unplugged it and plugged it back in.
Unplug and just put the mic on it.
And start over.
And don't look like an idiot doing so.
Too late.
I can't see it from here. Huh? Oh, I can actually see it from there.
Hey, bada, so we bada. Hey, bada, so we bada. Kennedy, so we bada.
So you think you can just skate through life like nothing is wrong?
You're Abe Froman,
That's right. I'm Abe Froman.
the sausage king of Chicago.
Well, life might not be so rosy.
Now, I've spent my morning examining his records. If Ferris thinks that he can just coast through this month and still graduate, he is sorely mistaken. I have no reservation whatsoever about holding him back another year.
This is no joking matter.
Take us to DEFCON 3.
You know what you have to do, right?
What are you doing?
I'm changing your biology grade.
No, I don't want you to do that. You're going to get me in trouble.
No, nobody can find out. There, you just got to see. Now you don't have to go to summer school.
Change it back.
This is not a game.
Shall we play a game?
Are you still unclear?
I've got it right here in front of me. He has missed 9 days.
I asked for a car, I got a computer. How's that for being born under a bad sign?
How serious is this?
I don't think I should say anything else until I talk to a lawyer.
I think we better forget about the lawyer crap until I get a few answers out of you myself.
Some of the things you try might not be worth it.
Nature knows when to give up, David.
I'm not giving up.
Some of what you try may actually teach you something.
What's he doing?
It's learning.
In the end, we all hope that you learn something. But always be on the lookout for well, I'll let an expert tell you.
Good.
Well, you'll never get in through the frontline security, but you might look for a back door.
I can't believe it, Jim. That girl standing over there listening and you're telling her about our back doors?
Mr. Potato Head! Mr. Potato Head! Back doors are not secrets!
Good luck. This is not a test.
It's a simulation. There's an attack simulation running.
What the hell's he yelling about? I didn't order any simulation.
We're not being attacked. It's a simulation.
Disregard that guy. He's an idiot. Welcome to the SkydogCON Duplicity University Capture the Flag Contest.
Awesome.
So as you can see, when we run CTFs, we do some things a little bit differently. So you start out as the red team trying to pen test something, and then after a while you flip over, you're the defending team with the new red team. So you get to play both sides, both attack and defense. So this year you're doing a free pen test on your local college from their very own library. And your goal is to, like you saw, kind of change your grades and get a job there. There's a lot of people working behind the scenes. JP is here. I think he's the only other person from CTF here. There's a lot of people that put a lot of heart into this. If you wanted to participate, you can come down. We got a couch, so you can hang out in the CTF room and see how things are done. We have everything from SQL injection, Linux hacks, lock picks. We try to kind of put everything there. And if you've never done a CTF before, you can either come down and we'll kind of teach you, hey, this is what they're doing and this is what you should look for next time. Or put together a team, and if you guys just sit down and literally, if you guys sit down and we're like, we have no idea what to do, you're not going to get any points, but we'll jump in and help you with like, hey, maybe you should do this. So even if you're like, oh, this is my first con, I'd totally lose it at CTF, we kind of run this as a learning CTF, so people learn a lot while they're here. Points are, just like whose line is it anyway? They kind of matter, but not really. So that's it.
Yeah, normally what we do is we have people sign up for this in advance and we put the teams together, over the past couple of months. And we really appreciate those who did sign up early. But we did save slots for some folks. Honestly, if you are interested in a little pickup group, we got a little pug group running. So, come down and see the CTF group and we'll see what we can do about putting you in that team and do a little learning experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys. Appreciate it.
Somebody catch me.
That worked well.
Alrighty then. Who's checked out the social engineering capture the flag competition next door? A couple of guys, gals in the
What'd you
crowd.
think?
Interesting so far. Cool. So Chris Hagnatty puts on the social engineering capture the flag. The way that actually worked out, you had to sign up in advance because there was some homework to do. What took place is we picked 20 companies in Nashville, in the general area, and we passed those along to Chris. And then Chris selected 10 of those and assigned them to 10 different contestants. Unfortunately, I think a few people figured out, wow, this has really worked. So you actually had to sort of do some background on the company itself and turn in a report for it. And the people that stuck with it actually turned in a very nice, complete, they're all formatted a certain way type of reports. And if you happen to step next door and look, there is a, I wouldn't say soundproof booth, it's sound-resistant booth because I built it. So if it was soundproof, I would have bought it. So they get into the booth and they're actually making live phone calls to companies in Nashville and soliciting certain information from them. Nothing bad. They're actually asking questions like, who's your cleaning company? What operating system does your computers use? Blah, blah, blah. But the general idea is they're soliciting information that a company really shouldn't be giving out. And they're doing it live in front of you on the phone as it stands. So it is both watching someone in extreme agony try to save a call while in front of a crowd of people, but it's also funny to watch someone absolutely nail somebody for information. So.
Yeah, and that's it's actually the first time this has been done outside of DEF CON. We actually have the same person who does it at DEF CON, Chris Hagnatty, sort of wrote the book on social engineering. So after the calls, in between the calls, he is the man. If you want to know a little bit more about social engineering, go talk to him. He's got a lot of information and is very willing to educate as well as, talk about the craft. So.
When we set the booth up last night, we were testing out the phone system and everything, and we thought it might be fun to just randomly cold call people and give people the opportunity to get into the booth, give them an objective, and randomly dial a number and let them go at it. So there may be a few beers involved later on, and that that might be something we do. So keep an eye out for that. If you're interested in getting on the phone and lying, it works pretty well in the little booth over there. So, and if you don't mind, stop by and check it out and see what they've got going on. I think they had another contestant in just a bit ago. So, we also have a Minecraft competition, which you know the particulars of that one more than I do.
So today we're setting up a Minecraft server that we have some free play on. So you should be able to get on and poke around. Tomorrow, however, we are signing up for a competition. So you have 20 minutes to build a Rube Goldberg machine, and the most creative use of everything, I mean, it could be anything, will win the prize. We have a first, second, and third place, so we'll have those prizes for you on Sunday. So stop by the Minecraft booth and talk to the folks over there. If you've never played before, great opportunity. We actually have the world's foremost expert in Minecraft. He's our 9-year-old son, whose idea it was he wanted to have his own competition, and this is his whole idea. So if you want to have your mind expanded on Minecraft, he is ready and willing to tell you all about it.
If you compete, there's snacks.
Yes,
there are
we
snacks.
have snacks. Now, see this beautiful woman in the second to the front row? Everyone give her a round of applause. This is Jenny. I have watched her sit at our library table and work for hours putting these cubes of cool things that, look just like things from the game, and working on this and decorations everywhere. So she's put a lot of time into it and had a lot of fun with it. So if you guys don't mind stopping in and checking that out and shaking her hand for all the hard work she put into it, because we really appreciate it.
Buy her a drink.
Yeah, buy her a drink too. That'd be. It's odd that the bar is right outside your door there. That's kind of.
I asked him, I social engineered him, I told him I was Robin's assistant, told him to move it down a little.
Gotcha. That works pretty well, yeah.
Leave people long enough.
Yeah, so that should be firing up fairly soon. Let's see, you guys have the prizes for that. Does anybody know, Lester and Tom, you can't raise your hand. Does anybody know what a Rube Goldberg machine is? Okay, a couple of guys in the crowd. So it's basically, it's a machine that, sorry, Tom and Lester, I just had to do that to you. It's not because you're old, it's because you're more intelligent, I swear. So, Rube Goldberg machine basically is a very complicated, bizarre machine that accomplishes a very simple task.
Just like you.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get you back for that later. So, it has many moving parts. You've actually seen like the Nissan ad or whatever, where they had, or Toyota, where they had things bumping into each other and swinging arms and knocking dominoes. Same kind of thing inside Minecraft. So, that'll be a lot of fun. The Lego competition.
It's sort of the analog version of Minecraft. So
this is what we used to have.
Yeah.
Remember? Tinker Toys and Legos.
Yeah, so we also have the Lego area, and what we do is make anything. The most creative, take a picture of what your best work is, and you will email that to our operations at SkydogCON.com. For Sunday, we will judge that as well, and we have prizes first, second, and third for that on Sunday.
And candy.
And candy.
And candy. Apparently,
Don't
that's a
forget the
common
candy.
theme in a lot of our
Food is
contests.
big here,
Yes.
so.
Anybody Lego fans? Most of us computer hackers out there, that was kind of our staple when we were younger. So, yeah, we don't judge. Go play with them, and they actually go back to my house when we're done, and I mess with them too. So, it's okay. We end up doing a lot of kind of bizarre and impromptu, strange competitions. We happened to be working on the badges the other day, and the discussion came up about, well, how do we get people to participate? Well, there's actually on the back the anti-wallflower competition. So wallflower is the guy who stands against the wall, doesn't really do anything. So if you go around to the different areas, like you go by Minecraft, whether you participate or you check in and talk to them for a bit, you go down the hardware hacking area, maybe you hack your badge, maybe you just chat with them about what they've done, shake their hand or something. The Lockpick Village, go by and see the vendors, Ace Hackware, Hackers for Charity will be here soon. The crypto contest, we'll get to that. That's not exactly for the faint-hearted in a lot of ways, but G. Mark Hardy is really good about giving you hints and tips and keeping you going. The photo contest, the Lego contest, and stopping by the Hackers for Charity booth and checking in with them when they get in. If you get initials next to all of them, we will have a drawing for everyone who actually completes all of the tasks on there, which means you basically got out and talk to people, which is kind of the goal of what we're doing here. So we have that competition we put together for fun just to see who can actually go out and do all of those things. the photo contest. So we do have Dev Otto and Oleg Volk are running around here snapping pictures of everybody, but most people have a cell phone in their pocket that'll take a picture. Everyone gets a few drinks in them, has a good time. So the craziest, wackiest photos, most interesting things you can come up with, if you'll send them to operations@SkydogCON.com, we'll have a few drinks and we'll find the funniest, most interesting photos. And they'll actually be in the presentation on Sunday. We'll have a prize for it. So, G-Mark is not here at the moment, is he?
Just email or tweet.
Do what?
Just email or tweet.
Email, if you don't mind. Yes, and it has to be in Cyrillic. So, the crypto contest. Has anybody ever done one of the crypto contests here, or at any conference?
There's one.
Ben did it last year. Was it fun, Ben? Yo, you're working on it already? Does it hurt your brain any at all, or what? So G-Mark actually did a crypto workshop last night. He got in, basically jumped off the plane, got in a cab, came over here, and then went downstairs and taught a crypto class for 2 hours.
He stopped by the bar.
Well, yeah, he has to stop by the bar, too. That's a good way to get him to talk, liquor him up. So the crypto contest typically starts out fairly easy, and then the complexity starts to ramp up from there. The nice part about it is when things start to get complex, all you have to do is kind of buy G-Mark a beer or chat him up a little bit. And he's typically pretty good about giving you hints and tips and kind of guiding you a little bit. But some of the crypto contests I've seen at other conferences, people show up and they spend the entire weekend cranking on that in a room with 4 or 5 other people. That's all kinds of fun, but I'd rather have you out here running around a lot of the time too. So we asked him to make it where it wouldn't take the entire weekend to crack it. We have had people actually finish it up middle of the day on Saturday, I believe, without too much trouble. So anyway, jump into that one if you can. I believe we've got a prize for that also. Impromptu contest. Sometimes we'll throw something out there. You might find a flyer lying on a table somewhere with something interesting you have to do. There is one associated with the badge, and someone actually solved it already. The trouble is they had a badge before they were supposed to get a badge, so they don't count. But anyway, if you happen to figure out what it is, have fun with that, because I'll know if you figure out what it is, and I'll come up with some interesting prize to go with that one. Has anyone actually seen the David Lipscomb booth out here where they're playing Halo? Has anyone challenged them to play Halo? A couple of people? Okay.
How'd you do? Yes.
Yeah.
I got 1 kill.
You got 1 kill? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think they hired this guy as a ringer, Finn. Yeah, so apparently he went to Comic-Con and only had 1 person beat him in their little competition out there. So I think someone's going to have to bring the A game and go knock him out of his chair. If I understand correctly, if you win against him in Halo, they have a $50 gift certificate. So I'd really like to see someone clean them out for the weekend, if you don't mind. So if you're a Halo fan or you just want to give it a good shot, go for it. The hardware hacking, the guys are downstairs just working their way through the badges. Last time I checked, there was a huge pile of them that they had going. So we'll be distributing those fairly soon. We have the competition for the best badge hack. So there's other pieces, parts floating around. I think we brought some extra stuff in. There's some daughter cards that you can add onto the badge. So we'll be giving a prize away for the best badge hack. You actually see the black badge prize, which if you were in the talk a little bit earlier today when I discussed it, a black badge gets you in free for life. It means all you have to do is flash your badge and you actually get that year for free and the corresponding black badge for that year. So it is a very prized competition to enter. And if you've done anything with hardware, you probably have a lot of fun down there playing. If you want to get into it, now's an excellent time to go down and mess around with some of that stuff. Has anyone got their costume for the Pirates versus Ninja Ball? Well, Party City is not far away from here. So we're having a costume contest. Tomorrow night we're actually going to open things up and get some music going and alcohol flowing and having a good time and relaxing. But we will have the Pirates versus Ninja contest. Everybody's got their wristband? You got to pick whether you're a pirate or ninja when you came in? Rock on. So we're not separating you based on that. It's, just to indicate your choice. We're not going to shoot you or anything like that. That wasn't the plan, was it?
No,
Okay,
not
cool.
yet.
You want to do Hacker Jeopardy?
Yeah, so, yeah, let's both do it. Hacker
ahead.
Jeopardy is tonight, in here. And so basically, it works almost like your regular Jeopardy. We have G-Marks and Win, either of them in here. So this is a very popular contest. We have trivia questions. We have teams of 3 or 4?
It's teams of
We have
4.
teams of 4. They'll be set up here on the stage. You get points for every question that you answer correctly. You also get points for every beer that is consumed by your team. So it tends to have some very unique results. Last year, it was fabulous. We could have gone on all night, but we had to cart some people off.
Yeah, we worked our way through a keg of beer. It was pretty interesting. I think the winning team
Got more and more
actually.
interesting, actually.
Yes, the winning team actually won by beers drank, which is pretty scary because there is a picture, if you look on in the gallery in front of Shy Jacks, the guy in front of operations, and there was a pyramid of glasses, and he tore it up, and he was late to his post the next day. It was bad. So Hacker Jeopardy actually was started at DEF CON many, many years ago, and it's always been something that they did at DEF CON, and G. Mark Hardy and Win Schwartow asked if they could bring it to SkydogCON, so we could all sit around and play. So the only other place this game is officially played is at DEF CON, so it's kind of special to actually have it here. I think do we have teams yet? Or are we still forming teams?
We've got several teams, but it depends on interest if we can put together a second round or not.
Okay.
We have some that might make a second round, but we need some more.
I do believe we actually have someone stopping by to help out with the dispensing of the beer.
Yep, I've heard that.
Yeah.
It's a rumor.
It's a rumor, so you might want to stick around for that. It would be a lot of fun. But anyway, Hacker Jeopardy is a lot of fun.
Last but not least.
Yes, the awards ceremony and Sunday morning breakfast. So instead of trying to cram all the fun into Saturday night where we finish out all the talks and then give out all the awards and everyone stands up here and yammers, and that's again me doing that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's usually.
We let everybody have a good time Saturday night. We get up Sunday morning, have a nice country breakfast to kind of quell that sickness from being hungover and partying too hard the night before. And we actually do our awards ceremony and our thank yous and all that kind of jazz on Sunday, so that you have a chance to sleep in a little bit, get up and get moving, and come out and have something to eat with us instead of us inhibiting your drinkage on Saturday night. So make sure you join us for that one on Sunday morning.
Yeah, and for anybody who either came in late or missed us this morning, I don't think before we started that we introduced ourselves. So, and on our way out, let's.
Us?
Yeah, us, yeah.
I am defendant is actually what I'm. This is Mrs. SkyDog. Everyone.
And you're obviously SkyDog.
Well, that's what I've been told, but it varies from time to time. So, yes, we are the ones who are, I guess, ultimately responsible for all the fun and partying that goes on around here. But we are supported by a very large staff of people, AV, operations, security, or not security, agents, thank you very much. The people who are putting on the contests, hardware hacking, the expo and everything downstairs. So a lot of really great people stop by and shake their hand and thank them for their time.
Thank our sponsors and our vendors for being here as well.
Yes.
They put a lot into this, a lot of energy, a lot of time. The people who are running these contests have given their blood, sweat, and tears, many tears. So absolutely, thank them, participate. That even if it's your first time, you're a little nervous, talk to them about it, get involved, because it's a great way to learn different things, and we just appreciate everybody being here. So.
Absolutely. You guys have noticed there's a couch over here? Yes, Curtis, thank you for demonstrating the couch. Thank you. And as everything goes off the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there are first insurance claim.
There's a lot of really important stuff on the backside.
Oh, is that what it is? Yes. So we actually, this got started when we first did our conference. If the presenter wants to present from the couch, they're more than welcome to do so. But if they're going to stand at the podium and present, that's CouchCon. You're more than welcome to go up there and kick back on the couch and relax. That's what it's there for. So if you'd like a different vantage point, if you'd like to speak in front of a crowd but really don't want to do it yet, you can see what it's like to sit on stage and have everyone stare at you. So anyhow, I'm going to get off here. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have fun. I think I'm